Hello everybody, Thomas here, and in this video I'm going to give you guys a tour of this modern house. If you saw my last video, it was a cinematic of this modern house, so you pretty much know kind of what I'm going to show you in this video, but I figured I would go ahead and do a full tour of it like I normally do after I get done building my houses, and kind of go over the house and, explain some things about it and show you guys more in detail some of the stuff I wasn't able to show you in the cinematic version of this house. Like, I didn't show you guys, I don't think, every little nook and cranny of this house. I didn't show you all the rooms, and you might not know what some things are when it comes to this house, like this front room here. I'll explain that here in a minute, but first I'm just going to fly around the house and give you an exterior view of all four sides of this house, and then I'll start to explain some things. Back here in the backyard, as you can see, we have a hedge maze, and it starts over there and you can go all throughout the maze, and then it exits like right there, and then to my left we have a gazebo, and I tried doing my best to add like pathways in the grass using, I forget what this block right here is called, a dirt looking block, these stone bricks and cracked stone bricks. It didn't turn out the greatest, but I think it looks okay. And I'll go over here and show you guys this side of the house now. And you can see through the walls right here, and that there's a pathway that goes through here, and what this is in like a courtyard slash garden in the center of the house. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of cool looking, I thought. That's why I put it there. So I'll go back to the front of the house, and the front doors are over here, and that's what that pathway leads to. And then over here we have the sidewalk, and then we can go this way and go down the driveway. It's kind of, in a way, unnecessary because you could just walk past and go down the driveway, but I don't know, I just put it there anyways. I think it looks fine. And then there's this pathway over here which leads to this little part of the house here, but it also goes past it, and it's a pathway that leads to the backyard. And then there's this cool little view right here into the kitchen. And this right here, this goes down, and this is just like a back door into the house, a lower level back door, I guess, because there is another back door that is over here, and it's right there. So I'll show some more of the exterior if I have time towards the end of the video. I'll show you guys the roof really quick. The roof kind of looks cool with the skylights and stuff. And then we got an air conditioning unit there and one over there. But back to the front, this little room right here, at first when I was building the house, I was thinking maybe I was going to make a garage out of it. And then I changed my mind and I thought I was going to make a workout room, like a little gym. But it turned out to be too small in here. So I just went ahead and made it look like it's an office that's part of the house. And it's separate from the house, so you could come over here and, do some work and not have anybody bothering you. You're separated from the main portion of the house, and this just leads down into the garage down here. And I didn't build any cars or anything in here, and this goes into the house, and there's the front doors, but I'll go into the front doors from the front of the house, and this just leads to this little garden over here. I really like this house. It definitely turned out different than how I had expected it to when I was originally making it, and I wasn't liking it at first, but it turned out to be one of my favorite houses, to be honest, up to this point. But yeah, this driveway just leads down, and obviously it leads to the garage door, which we just saw from the other side. And then this is another way to the door we just came out of a second ago, and then this goes down into the house as well. Got a little view here. And then we can see into the kitchen from the front here. And there's a balcony right here. And then there's this little window, which it kind of just turned out to be this way during the build. It wasn't intentional, which is the case for a lot of my houses. I'll have lots of things that, they just happen to be part of the design. There's no real rhyme or reason for them. Like this here is, it looks random, but it also looks cool, and it wasn't on purpose. It just happened. So, going into the house now, we come down these stairs, and the front door is obviously not on this level ground up here, so I decided to put this window here. This is kind of, I envisioned this house based off of a previous house I built like years ago in my old world on the 360 that was somewhat underground like this house is, and that's what I wanted to do with this house. And it wasn't turning out the way I envisioned it, like I said a minute ago, but it ended up, you know, turning out fine. But you come down here and going through the front doors, and we got, you know, a little chandelier light thing there. And then right here we've got this armor stand with some armor on it. And then this right here is the pathway that leads back to the garage, which I showed you guys already. So that's what that is. And then right here, originally with these glass panes, I was gonna leave these out and put stairs right here and have a room that went down another level where the water is, and it was gonna be kind of like a living room or something. But I decided to change it and make this little, like, you know, area with bushes and plants and make it look natural in there. And I think it looks cool. And again, up there you can see where the garage is and the driveway and all that. So back this way, I had to put this here because I couldn't think of anything else to put in this little like hallway pathway right here, because the walls were just too close to one another, and putting like chairs or couches, it would have just made it really narrow. So instead of having a blank wall, I decided to rip the wall out and put the fence posts like that, and I think it turned out good. It looks fine to me. What do you guys think about the house so far? Let me know in the comments. We got a bookshelf over here that's like in the wall, and then somewhat in the wall is this bar here, and then we got the fireplace, which is double-sided, as you can see, and just normal furnishings like I normally try to do. I tried to leave this room wide open. As you can see, it's pretty open. We got the big staircase here that leads all the way up. This house is 3 floors, maybe. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It will make sense when I show it to you guys, but it's like kind of 4 stories in a way. This leads up to the 2nd floor, which we'll go to in a minute. Here's one of the bathrooms in the house. I'm not sure how many bathrooms and bedrooms are. I've already forgot. I think I counted it at one point, but I totally forgot. This is just a guest room connected to the bathroom. And this door here is again the door that leads to here. So it's just another way, if you're in this part of the house, you can go to the garage through here instead of going all the way around. Here is the kitchen. We have this bar right here connected to the kitchen, which I think looks really cool. And then in the kitchen we got redstone lamps up there. And I was going to put like an island for the kitchen in here. And I was trying to try my best to do that, and it wasn't looking right in my opinion, so I just went ahead and just left it a wide open kitchen like this. And then here's this cool looking view. I think this looks really cool. There's that like sidewalk up there that leads to the backyard, and I kind of got like a garden in here, and I don't know, I think it looks pretty cool. What do you guys think? So leaving the kitchen, I'll continue to go this way, and we'll take a left right here. And as you can see, I got the redstone lamps there, and then I got redstone lamps over here, and this wall is really thick, and that's how I was able to put the lights up there. I didn't really plan it, it kind of just turned out. It just worked its way out. It worked itself out, I'll say that. In here, this is kind of like the laundry room. This is supposed to be like a washer and dryer over here, and like sinks and stuff like that. And then this is supposed to be like a closet or a pantry or something like that for storage. There's nothing in them, they're just for looks. And then this is the door that leads back up to the backyard where the maze is at and stuff. I wanted to have many ways to get in and out of the house, since it's a big house and some of it's underground, some of it's above ground. And then back here, coming past the kitchen and past that room, this is where the swimming pool is, because I like to have swimming pools in my houses. Not necessarily in my house, except for this one. This one is literally in the house. I just usually like to have a swimming pool attached to the house, usually in the backyard. But I decided, since this house was somewhat underground, I would put the pool in the house underground, and I think it looks really cool. I think this is honestly one of my favorite rooms, because I did like the tray style ceilings, and the walls aren't flat, they're indented. with, you know, some design. And then we got the pool, of course. So I guess I'll go this way now. So across from the kitchen we have this hallway, and this leads into the dining room, and there's the other side of the fireplace that I showed you guys when we first came in the house. We got another bookshelf and some more armor stands, just random furnishings just to, you know, fill in all the blank areas. We got tray ceilings again in the dining room here. In this hallway, the pool's back over there, so you can come through this way. And in here, I was going to make this a bedroom, but I already had, you know, a lot of bedrooms, so I decided to just turn this one into like a gaming room. And we got, you know, pinball machines over here, random furnishings. We got a popcorn machine, cotton candy machine, you know, TVs, you know, books, stuff like that, a bar, just a, you know, a hangout area, a game room / hangout area. And then here's another staircase that just leads up to the second floor, but I'll show this once I get to there on that side. We're gonna go up in the front just so I can kind of keep you guys on the same page and hopefully not confuse anybody, because there is so many different ways you can turn in not only this house but a lot of houses I build, and I don't want people to get confused. I want you guys to understand kind of the layout. That's why I do these tour videos after I build my houses. I like to, you know, show you guys kind of my idea and how I came about designing this house and stuff, and how it all turned out. And so in this big open living room where we were earlier, right here, you can see the stairs I just came up, and then we've got this area which is just like a lounge area. You can just hang out, and then we got a pool table over here, and then out these windows is the garage, and then out here's the front of the house. And so we can head back this way. Again, just random furnishings everywhere to just fill stuff in. Here is another bathroom. This is something else that wasn't planned. It kind of just turned out the way it turned out while I was building. Is these stairs, you know, go up, and then, you know, it just left a hollow spot underneath the stairs. So I decided to utilize it and make a bathroom out of this small area. Plus, you can't never have enough bathrooms in a house this size, so it worked out. And so past the bathroom, we'll go up the stairs in a minute. Here's the courtyard I showed you guys from the outside, so we'll go through the house back out here. And it was kind of smaller. It turned out smaller as I was building it than I had envisioned it. When I was building it in my head as I was building the house, I thought I was going to be able to add more ponds and stuff and more plants, and it doesn't look bad. I'm not like saying it looks bad. It's just a lot smaller than I expected it to turn out to be. And this tree looks cool and it fits, but that was, you know, the only tree I was able to put in here because, again, it turned out much smaller than I thought. I got this, like, you know, I don't know what you would call it, but this like overhanging little garden thingy. I don't know, you guys know what I mean though. It looks cool. In the water here you can see these redstone lamps, or not the redstone lamps, these are powering redstone lamps, the blocks of redstone, and that's for the dining room underneath. Those blocks for powering the redstone lamps in there. So heading back in here, this is out the back door where the maze is at, so this is another entrance / exit of the house. And then over here we've got a bedroom. Doors are already open, so we got a bed here, a bunch of just stuff everywhere, and then a bathroom over here. And then we'll go back out of here, and this is the staircase I was showing you guys a second ago that leads back down to the dining room and the gaming room. And here's another entrance to the house, or an exit to the house, whatever. That goes up to the next floor. And so back over here, like I was saying before, this house is like 3 stories because we have the floor down there, that floor, and then this floor up here. But kind of in between 2 of the floors is this floor. So it's kind of like 3.5, 4 stories. This kind of turned out weird. This also was going to be another bedroom to the house, and I couldn't get a doorway to work properly with actual doors here and stuff. I don't know, it wouldn't work out. So I decided to change it and just make it another like living room / family room / just hangout room. And so that's what it is, and then it has another floor up there which I'll show you. This right here just leads out to a front balcony of the house. And then there's also this side one over here where you can stare into your neighbor's house. Let's get a look at that. And then as you can see, that balcony is above the window that's to the kitchen with the garden and stuff like that. And so we'll go back in here, and oh yeah, there's another balcony, another one. This room has 3 balconies, one over there, and one right here. And then we got the maze there. And we'll go back in here, and then up this set of stairs. Like I said, I was gonna make this a bedroom, and this was gonna be a loft in the bedroom. But again, it just didn't turn out right, so it's just, you know, just more space with more furnishings. And so we'll drop back down here, and we'll go back the way we came. Already showed you guys all that. And then now we'll go up to the 3rd and final floor, and see, this is like a landing here, and then it goes up again here, or you can go up right here. It's very, very weird, but I kind of like it. I like the way that it turned out. I like the different levels of, you know, stairs and turns and twists. I just think it looks really cool. So we'll just go straight up right here first, and we got another fireplace in the house with another area to relax, and we got a table over here, and then here's another balcony off to the right side of the house. If you're looking at the front of the house, we're on the right side, and there's the living room down there. And so we'll go back in here, and then we got some big windows right here. You can see the construction lot across over there, and soon to be hopefully another house across the street and next to here, and so on and so forth. And then over here you should kind of see the garage down there, and the office over there, and it's nice and open with this giant, you know, glass window above you, domed window. And then there is the little courtyard again, and here's this room I was just in a few minutes ago. And then we'll go back down here, and more windows, plenty of viewing to be had in this house. And then here's, I think, yeah, this is the final bedroom in the house. I guess I would consider this to be the master bedroom, because it's, I don't know if it's the biggest room necessarily, but it's definitely one of the biggest rooms, and it has its own skylight, domed glass ceiling. It's got a pretty cool looking bed, and then it's got a big bathroom in here. And so yeah, that's pretty much the entire house, I believe, on the interior here. And then we can go back down these steps. See the gazebo out the back, and we'll just, I guess, go out this door here and take a couple more angles, take a look at a couple different angles, I should say, of the house from the outside now. You can see there's another random window down here that's part of the staircase, just to give it more natural light inside and stuff like that, and to get rid of it just being a big sandstone wall. I added this window as well for that reason. I think it's a pretty cool house, not only because I built it, but I think it turned out much better than I thought it was going to when I first started building the house, because it just wasn't turning out the way I had planned it. And then things started to change, and it started to turn out to what it, you know, has become, and I really like it. I think, again, it's one of my favorite houses as of right now. So if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below about this house. I'll try to answer them. I know I haven't uploaded a video in like a month. This is like my first video in a month, but I've just been playing other games. I think I'll fill you guys in another video about, you know, why I've taken a break, and give you guys an update on some future videos that I have planned in my head. I haven't really planned them out yet on paper, if you will, but I have some ideas in my head for some future videos. So I apologize for not uploading for so long. I've just been busy doing other things, and again, maybe I'll fill you guys in on another video. But that's pretty much this house. Let me know what you guys think about it. Again, personally, I think it's definitely turned out to be one heck of a good looking house, if that's even a word, but I'll take it. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in my next video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good one.